Hey everyone, welcome back. This is DisturbingPuppet, and today we're going to continue my game of Warhammer 40,000 Gladius, Relics of War, playing as the Orks. We are in the final end game, so at this point in the storyline I just have to survive 20 turns of a giant invasion, which appears to be both Necrons and Space Marines. So they're going to appear as gray on the map, and I can see a few little gray spots. So something here was taken. This recap leaf was taken by something. I've killed a couple things. At the end of the last turn, I just kind of did my military actions. So up here, as you can see on the map, red is Orks, so we are spread out quite a bit. The AI other player left is the Necrons down here in the corner. I'd kind of bottled them up while I was doing research and kind of following through with the storyline stuff. But now we're going to go ahead and just kind of leave them. They can do whatever they want. We'll try to head back up to regroup up here. So I had kind of a horde here next to my capital. What kind of triggered off the final thing was building the Gargantuan Squiggoth. So we have this giant monstrous thing in my city here, which is kind of cool. I would eventually build this anyway. I definitely wanted to. It's kind of a neat thing to see. Something from the really old epic. I remember seeing the really old Squiggoth minis and stuff. So this is my capital. We've got some Gorkonauts. We've got a bunch of mechs here to do repairs inside. We're doing a bunch of production. Squig herds for food, Gorkonaut, battle wagon, pain boy, mech guns, and another Squiggoth, because why not? The problem I'm going to run into, I think, we have run into a land raider, so that's kind of a problem. I've got pretty good forces here to deal with it. I have a lot of air units, partially because on this map we've had a lot of water, and there's also been a lot of terrain that's difficult to get through. Sort of like here, I've got kind of this choke point. So actually reinforcing this city is going to be difficult. I am sending a unit over. Probably my air force is going to have to come help out these two to keep them alive. Because I only have 3 cities, if I lose one, it is going to be a really big drain on my resources and upkeep. So that's going to be a bit of a problem, but hopefully the Air Force can hold on. We do actually see some Necron Immortals that have popped up here, and it's still mine for some reason, so I can see them. I don't know why it's doing that. It's just weird. But yeah, we pretty much have grabbed everything else. I've got some air units that we're sending up to scout. I'm probably going to try to send everything up that way. I sent some out to just kind of look around. We're going to start shifting these guys who were bottling up the Necrons down here over and back up towards the capital. The air units will probably send all or most of them back up to defend those 2 cities. So I think the only thing that I can see right now is this Land Raider. I did a little bit of damage to it with my tank busters, but they kind of got trashed in the process. So it's at 59 out of 86 health. So still going to be a little tough to deal with. So I'm hoping, based on the last campaign that I played as the Necrons, I got through it fairly early on with not that many advanced units. With the Orks, I've got a much bigger army. They're much more technologically advanced than I was playing with the Necrons in my last campaign. So I'm hoping I'm not going to have a problem holding on here, and hoping I don't actually lose a city, but it certainly is possible. So we'll see what happens, I guess. I already did the military actions for the turn. Production's set there. You guys are grabbing a tile and working on a battle wagon to kind of help defend themselves. And I think I'm doing the same out here. Power gubbins, and no, actually working on a Dakajet still. So power, overall production's not too bad. More ore would be good. Power is barely positive, but we have some extra. If we lose one of our cities, though, I've got a lot of ore production and energy production in these 2 cities. So if either one of these goes down, it's going to be a problem. When I played as the Necrons before and did the endgame stuff, they sort of spawned in for the invasion at the end from the edges of the map. So having these cities both kind of on the northern edge of the map might be really bad. We'll see what happens, because they could just have suddenly just stuff pop into existence right next to them and just trash the city very quickly. So I'm probably going to have to at least try to get a couple other units around. I can go around this way to get up. Might be a little faster. This way, there's the Imperial Ruins are sort of blocking and slowing me down to get through. We've got that choke point. And then out here, it's a lot of Imperial Ruins sort of slowing down, even getting between the 2 cities. So the air units are definitely going to have to be my immediate assistance for those 2 cities to survive this. Research-wise, working on the Hammer of Wrath, which helps the Defcoptas and Squiggoths do more damage. So anything to do more damage at this point is probably going to help me out. So let's take a look. Yeah, it's basically kill anyone who comes close, zog them all, survive invasion for 20 turns, reward victory. So I don't have to do anything with the Necrons at all. If things get really bad, I guess I could go down to kill the Necrons just to win instead of losing if the invasion gets really bad. But I think we're just going to pull those guys back. At least that's the plan for now. They'll probably be fighting stuff on the way. So we'll hit end turn and see what kind of horrible stuff happens. That was a really long-distance shot. How did that work? Necrons are continuing to make units. Alright, what happened? Well, Court attacked the war boss, sure. Neiman Russ battle tank killed the tank busters. Yeah, I knew they were going to die. They were down to almost no health. They got shot up by the Land Raider. Assault Space Marines captured a tile. So we've got Assault Space Marines out here. So we'll have to send somebody to look that direction. It's a little hard to see on the map where gray stuff is. So I can see a couple of units here. Don't see anything here now. Yeah, so we're just going to have to kind of spread out a little bit to find stuff. But yeah, we're going to definitely send all those aerial units back up towards those other two cities to keep them safe. Before I do anything else, let me just quickly check on the stream. Looks fine. That looks fine. All right. If anything weird happens or sound cuts out or anything, please let me know in the comments. All right, we've got some Gorkonauts that are going to trash this Land Raider, and then we can go looking out that way for the Leman Russ as well. So what do we want to do first? I guess we'll keep heading out this way, and we'll see if we spot anything on the way. Unfortunately, I don't have any mechs or the ability to produce mechs in these two cities, so if I do send aerial units out here to help defend them, I've got to then fly them back to the capital to get repaired. I've got a bunch of mechs back here just kind of hanging out in the city. That could end up being kind of dangerous, but we'll see what happens as things progress. So here, I want to send the Gorkonaut over, because Assault Marines grabbed that, so we can surprise them with a Gorkonaut. I do have a damaged Dakajet here, or Phytobama as I keep calling it, like they used to be called. So let's repair him up. It's a little hard to actually see my units in the city. I think we should be able to get him back to full health here, maybe. I like to also repair the Gorkonaut here too, but we'll see. Yeah, he's at full health, so you can repair the Gorkonaut, that's fine. My Gorkonauts and battle wagons do heal themselves a little bit each turn, but it's not a huge amount. It'll increase if I'm on the Orkoid Fungus. So that's kind of a cool mechanic the Orks have. So hang out on Orkoid Fungus, your units heal themselves. At least ground units will heal themselves. Some of the vehicle stuff don't. It's a little inconsistent, sort of, it seems like, as far as figuring out whether I need a mech or a pain boy to repair stuff. So things like a war buggy, I need a mech, but the copters are a pain boy, which just seems super weird to me. But whatever. So these guys kind of came out here to scout a little bit. We didn't see anything, but we know there's probably something up here. So let's see if we can send some battle wagons out. I want to kind of leapfrog because I can't move a little bit and look around and then move some more. Once you do your movement actions in this game, that's it. You're done. So we'll just kind of peek a little bit that way. The Squiggoth here does have a kind of a mortar on its back, so if we see something, he can shoot up to 3 turns away. So I think for now we'll just leave him there in case something comes that direction. We want to protect the mechs. Aerial stuff, I think we're going to have to send all that's in good health up towards the other cities. Just kind of taking a peek as well as we go up here. See if we spot anything else. Alright, let's get stuck in here. Send in the Gorkanaut. It's actually not that much damage, I'm surprised. Thought the Gorkanaut would do a lot more damage than that. So I'm actually going to pull these guys back. We can send the other Gorkanaut in that way. They're better at close combat because they have more armor penetration close. So we'll double team the Land Raider here. Yeah, surprisingly tough, actually. I do have a shot from here. But he's not going to have a shot of anything. Just move him up for now. This wireweed is causing a bit of a problem because if I stay on it, it is going to cause damage to my units. So that's kind of restricting my ability a little bit here to deal with this, but I would have thought 2 Gorkanauts would have been plenty, but apparently not. So I should have actually waited for the Ork units, then I could have probably used them to finish them off. But hindsight is 20/20. My options are sort of analysis paralysis and, you know, taking forever to decide what to do, or just start going for it. So I'm just kind of going for it here at this point. Just in case we have some other units out here, we'll park in the city here. We'll head up, looking around a little bit. I don't want to use the battle wagons up front because they're fairly tough and they can repair over time. So just for now, anyway, we'll kind of hang out. Can move fairly quickly through our own city, so that helps as well. So anything coming that direction, we should be able to pound pretty good. He's going to stay there. Got a bunch of weird boys, pain boys, and my war boss here. My war boss is really amazingly tough. Just doing insane amounts of damage, especially against the Necrons. Just like one-man army, one orc army. Anybody hurt? They're a little bit banged up. So I guess we can go heal them up. Can actually make somebody cyborgs too. They're not cyborgs. Let's make them cyborgs. So that's a permanent increase to their damage resistance and somewhere here, one of their abilities. Cyborg implants. Extra damage and damage reduction. So it's not a huge amount, but anything helps. So we can also heal them up. Or we can make the tank bust as cyborgs as well. Just heal up the knobs for now. What to do with you guys? I guess you can head out this way, protecting the city. For now, let's shift down this way. Actually have another battle wagon next turn, so that's pretty cool. Quite quick. Gorkanaut in only 4 more turns. I've got a couple of the production, so the pile of DACA produces infantry units. I've got a couple of them, so my production's faster for these units. And I also have 2 Cult of Speeds, which is your vehicle production here, so it's a little faster for them. Problem's going to be ore. I'm going to run out of ore pretty quick, trying to produce these really top-tier units. I think we can kind of leave the rest of the infantry guys there in the center in case something crazy happens. The war boss will kind of move out a little bit. It's a little slow. Keep some weird boys nearby. I'm not seeing anything else. Alright, let's start working on the Air Force and adjusting. I'm going to kind of leave this here. I don't really care. I might destroy the Doomsday Ark here before we go. So you can see a lot of Air Force units here. Yeah, let's start moving stuff up. We'll kind of leapfrog so we can kind of spot anything so we don't get jumped, hopefully. Scout with the war buggies. Nothing. I head out over the water. I should be relatively safe, unless other flyers have popped in with the invasion. Kind of peeking around here. Head out over the water for safety a little bit. It's a lot of aerial units, actually. Thinking about putting them all together in one place. Seems like quite a lot of guys. Yeah, at this point I'm not actually going to do my full movement because we want to spot, see if we see anything. I don't want to fly up and then get shot up really bad without being able to really do much about it, or concentrating fire on whoever hit me or whoever I find. So for now, I'm just going to kind of leapfrog here a little bit. Instead of going like my full movement. Let's try out this way. So then all these guys basically going to come up. We'll destroy anything we find on the way, try to protect the 2 cities up here while we're moving a few units over, the aerial units and those guys. Everybody else, let's start heading away, I suppose. War boss got shot up a little bit. I definitely could take out this Doomsday Ark on the way if I boost my leader's combat ability, and I can also heal him up. Got another Dakajet down here I didn't even see. Let's get you out. Could send the copter up, but the copters can't really go out over the deep water. They have to actually kind of fly up along the ground. So I may keep them with my main unit just as a scout unit. For now, anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and trash this thing on the way out. I'm going to boost his combat ability with my Weird Boy. Should be able to just one-shot the Doomsday Ark now. Yeah. Fortunately, he's kind of stuck. Head out this way, I guess. Mech guns are kind of slow. Can hang out there. Just sort of screening my advance there, keeping an eye out if anything shows up. These guys, I'm not sure. I think we'll just leave them kind of where they're at. And he's going to stay there in Overwatch in case anything shows up. So let's see. We've got population increase. That's good. More population means my city will be a little tougher. You guys are kind of set. You guys acquired a tile. Loyalty is negative. So I could build something for mech production, so I could actually do some repairs. I could build another cult of speed so I can build vehicles faster. This tile gives me extra energy, so that's probably what I was originally planning on doing. Do I have anywhere I can put... Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and add some orkoid fungus everywhere in the city first as my priority, in case we're fighting in the city. That'll help repair stuff. And my capital is kind of all set with production. Land Raider packing a punch. Royal Court attack Meganobs. Yeah, not surprised. Discovered Terminators. Heavily armored infantry unit that can take on virtually every ground opponent. Nearly invincible and utterly indomitable. Terminators undertake those missions that even their lesser powered armored brothers cannot. Whether it be unsupported strike into the heart of an enemy fortress or hunting super heavy war engines on foot, these heroic First Company veterans are equal to the task. Where are they? Yeah, this is so weird. It's Imperial Guard, or not Imperial Guard, Space Marines and Necrons together. What? Are invading. It's so strange. Yeah, this is kind of the issue. Like, they just spawned here, probably on the edge, right next to the city. This thing alone could trash my city pretty bad, so I definitely need some help fighting off stuff. So, Immortals captured that. Lehman Russ captured that. This was the one I saw before. Trashed my battle wagon a little bit. Now we got something else here. Got another Storm Raven gunship, which I already shot down one of these before. I don't know where he came from. It's suddenly there. Do I see anything else on the minimap? Looks like something gray there, but that's just water. Now we've got Devastators just kind of hanging out all of a sudden, appearing here, which is kind of weird. I don't understand how they can just magically appear at places. I guess it's considered like they're dropping from orbit or something. Kind of strange. I know there were assault guys out here, so let's take a look. Let's just move there. No sign of them. Okay, that's kind of odd. Take back control of that. So I think when they drop, they'll be on Overwatch as well. So we'll have to kind of watch for that. I'll see if I can jump on this with a bunch of guys and take it out. The Land Raider shouldn't be a problem. One dead Land Raider. We got hit, so we're going to pull him back, try to repair him next turn if we can get back far enough. So Gorkanaut forth. Send forth the Gorkanaut! Alright, you need to get in here as quick as possible. I've got no sight because of the forest here on the Devastators. So for now, we'll just kind of scout a little bit. Hide in the forest. I don't know where the assault guys that were up here went. That kind of has me a little concerned. I think the Devastators might be a job for my Weird Boys, if I can actually get any line of sight. Not from here. From there, I should. I think. I should have line of sight from there. Let's find out. For my Frazzle ability, yeah. Well, that was quite a hit. Heal him up before we do anything else. Who is mad anyway? We're all mad here. Eat lightning. Oh, I just noticed I just looked over at chat. Sorry. Wow, that green is really hard to read, man. King something? King Rex? King Tex, 2002. Yeah, sorry, I just didn't look over. I was so sucked into what I'm doing that I didn't look over at chat. I've got it up on my phone next to me. Yeah, the Orks are actually pretty cool. They've got a lot of really cool kind of effects and things. Pretty cool units. I was sort of expecting more of like the Storm Boys and things like the Commandos and stuff, but instead we've got some different stuff. We've got heavy units like the Tank Busters, so they're kind of long-range anti-vehicle units. We've got regular boys, we've got Knobs and Mega Armor, which is kind of cool. Kind of the bigger units, the Gorkanauts, are sort of like Stompas, basically, from Epic. So they're kind of my probably most advanced unit. You don't know how to change the color. What can I do? You guys can have sight from there, hopefully. Yeah, Frazzle. Yeah, Tank Busters can finish him off. That's fine. Yeah, the very end here, we've got basically just survive. Is it 18 more turns now to win the game? I could have wiped out the last AI player a while ago to win if I wanted to, but instead I've just kind of been going through the storyline stuff because I wanted to check it out. But unfortunately, it's kind of what I suspected, and it's very similar to the Necron one, which I played the Necrons before this. It's pretty much the same kind of thing. You get to the end, it's just survive a certain number of turns for an invasion. You're saying that your name is in a pretty aggressive green. There's a joke about orcs in there somewhere. Let's see, what else can we do? So I definitely want to take out this gunship if I can. We'll need the flyers to head over to defend my cities up here. This is definitely going to cause a problem, this monolith coming at me. Alright, who can reach the gunship? Warboss can't really do anything with the gunship. I mean, I can shoot at it. I do have some ranged weapons, they're just not very effective. It's probably on Overwatch, so who wants to take a shot? I guess you guys are fine. We can just repair them up because we've got some mechs right behind them. Not enough damage. Not what I wanted. I wanted more! More! You can get in range. I wonder if I can frazzle the flyer. I would assume so. I have a couple weird boys here. Don't have a whole lot else I can throw at this thing. You can get in range. Take every shot I can and concentrate as much firepower as I can on destroying units, if at all possible. This is actually pretty tough. Well, let's see. I should be able to have sight from here, maybe? Yeah. Right. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes with the psychic abilities, doesn't show it that well. You can't, though, so you can just hang out there. Send the fighter in. That's some good damage. Still not enough to kill him. And I can't get close enough with my other fighters to finish him off this turn, so I'll just have to wait. That's fine, I guess. I guess you can stay here. I'm a little worried the Deathcopters aren't really that tough if something else shows up. But the more damage I do to something, the less damage it'll do back. Yeah, so King Tex is asking if I'm planning on doing another game after this. So the plan right now is I might do some one-offs of some different things, maybe for a couple of days, once I finish this up. And then after that, I'm probably going to do an Imperial Guard game, because I did Necron campaign, I'm doing the Orks now, so I kind of want to try out the Imperial Guard. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Imperial Guard, because in games like this, I often really like long-range units, so lots of artillery, tanks, that kind of stuff will really sort of fit in with sort of my general playstyle. So I'm kind of hoping that will be a lot of fun. Hoping. Early on, though, I'm expecting they might be kind of weak, so that could be a little bit of an issue. I can shoot from here with my War Boss, but he's not very effective at range. We'll just take a shot, I guess. He's much more of a get up close and chop you in the face and turn you into mulch kind of guy. All right. Can't get in range of these guys quite yet, so I might hold them back so we can use them next turn to both hit the same target, maybe do some damage. Yeah, King Tex is saying the Imperial Guard, not so good at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I never even actually saw the Imperial Guard other than just some of the tech priests and stuff wandering around in this one. The Necron AI slaughtered them super early on. But then for the storyline mission for the Orks, you have this big Imperial Guard city that shows up with a ton of Basilisk artillery and tanks all around it, and that was actually really quite tough to deal with. So maybe kind of think like, oh, cool, well, you know, have a lot of fun playing with the artillery and stuff. But yeah, early on, I would imagine it's just lots of just infantry troops that are mulch, essentially, just getting slaughtered by the enemy. So I know there's a Lehman Russ out here. So I guess we'll go after it. Send some more stuff up this way to kind of try to get in to defend my cities here. I guess you can head up that way too. Just want to look and see if anybody's hurt that I can heal up with my pain boy here before we do anything else. Everybody's fine. So we'll just stick with them for now. Alright, over to the Air Force. So again, we're going to kind of leapfrog up here with my units in the back first. Just because I don't want to get surprised. At least not that surprised. Kind of zooming out here to see what I'm doing. I know it kind of doesn't look that great. But it's a little easier to kind of see overall what's going on. Where I need to send guys. Where I should send guys. I'll still probably screw something up at some point. Do something stupid. Let's try heading out here. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. That's good. Try to stay on water, near water, next to wireweed, that kind of stuff, because it's less likely I'm going to run into enemies. Of course, as they're kind of dropping in, you know, who knows what'll happen. I can't see very far ahead of me here. Yeah, head out over the water. Oh, there's something. Something probably bad. What is that? Vindicator. Heavy tank unit with devastating close-range cannon. Vindicator is a short-range sledgehammer of a vehicle, a siege tank whose massive demolisher cannon can reduce the target to smoking crater. Vindicator is especially favored by the Imperial Fists, who regularly field whole squadrons of these tanks and rely upon their concentrated volleys to blast open fortress walls, flatten gun nests and bunkers, and lay low super-heavy war engines. Wonderful. Range 2, yeah, out over the water I should be okay. Might come after me here. Can you jink? No. Well, he might get hammered a little bit. Hopefully he'll be fine. Or survive, at least. How about you come out here? Try to avoid being seen, if possible. I don't think he's going to make it this way. I think he's probably, if anything, he might go after him, but I'm not sure he can even see him because he's a little far away. It's a little hard to tell if you've been spotted in this game. Okay, you guys got shut up, but we're going to move you out. We'll have the pain boy heal you up. Everything's fine. Like nothing ever happened. So I'm just going to kind of abandon the city here. I don't really need to keep them locked up anymore. I don't need to get shot at by them anymore either. So what route do we need to take here? There are some height differences and stuff here. It's a little hard to see at times. So I think I can go around this way and up, or I can go this way and over. Probably faster if I go this way and over. That might be about the same. Well, I've got a cliff here, but we can get down and around. So it should be about the same either way, I think. I just want to keep everybody together for kind of maximizing my firepower and stuff. Let's scout a little bit. I'm kind of paranoid because they're dropping in everywhere about like just accidentally running into a bunch of guys. Let's hang out in the forest. Oh, do I have anything to repair? I don't think there's anything close. Can't really get to this guy, so we'll just leave the mechs where they're at. We can go further into the city. We'll kind of stay here. So provide some artillery support if anything comes at me. Okay, we made a battle wagon. What can we make now? My ore production is not fantastic. I can make another battle wagon, which is probably the best thing. Deckage is only 30. Upkeep would drop my energy into the negative, but I'm probably going to lose some Phytobombers soon. So for now, I'll do battle wagon. Maybe next turn we'll go for another Jacket Jet. And up here we're working on a battle wagon that's going to be 4 turns away. We've got some assistants coming in to help out, and you guys are kind of exposed, but they seem to be heading that direction at least. So we'll see what happens. And moving into the city. What the heck was that? I saw a big tank. Like a super heavy tank. Well, we got the Hammer Wrath, for what good that is. Grants Death Copters and Gargantuan Squiggoths the ability to perform more devastating attacks. Many warriors hurl themselves headlong into combat, seeking to crush or trample the foe. Let's look at research here first. Still never got Scrap Sheds, which isn't that big of a deal. Just a building boss because growth rate of cities, not too important. Ammo runts is just the accuracy of the mech guns. Scavengers is more ore when killing stuff, which might be useful. I never researched the burn bombers because it's kind of anti-infantry and mostly been fighting Necrons with lots of vehicles, so it didn't really seem to have a lot of point. This is a weapon for them. What else do we have? Rapid Decomposition. I think this is what we'll go for. Causes units to create Orkoid fungus when they die. So if stuff dies, we're going to spread Orkoid fungus around. Hanging out on the Orkoid fungus heals me up, so that seems to make sense. 17 more turns. Baneblade. Super heavy tank unit with devastating firepower. The Baneblade is an unmistakable icon of the Imperium's armored supremacy, and many of these honored machines have served in countless war zones across several millennia of war. Possessed of overwhelming firepower, exceptionally thick armor, and a roaring power plant that allows it to surge into battle with surprising speed, the Baneblade is a truly deadly foe in any conflict. Assuming it's bad. Autocannon, yeah, not great. Baneblade cannon, super bad. Increases accuracy and scales damage with the group size of target units. Huh. Arm penetration 8, that's going to be bad for my Gorkonauts. And heavy bolters as well. Actually, it looks like they're kind of trying to link up here, maybe. Because we've trashed some stuff, the morale's going down, so that's at least sort of positive. Assault Marines captured that. Did 8.6 damage. Okay. Necrons attack my war boss. Yeah, they're trying to chase me out of here, I guess. That's the problem with trying to disengage, is I'm going to get attacked as I leave, which is going to be kind of irritating. Rust attack the Gorkonaut, a little bit of damage, not too bad. War boss taking some shots. To kind of look around and see if I see anything. Before I start actually making movements, I just want to make sure I'm not missing an obvious unit. Like, I almost missed those Devastators that kind of appeared over here. Didn't really even notice them on the map when I was looking. So I know this guy's out there somewhere. Not seeing anything else. This Thunderhawk variant took off. Would have liked to kill it, but oh well. So since my the city here can see this guy, we might as well take some shots at him. Unfortunately, we probably only can move to like this spot, which unfortunately we've got somebody in. So let's try to stay away from the monolith, but provide some firepower here. Terminator's not going to be easy to kill, that's for sure. Yeah, so we can just move to that position, that's about it. You guys don't have line of sight from there for some reason. If I move up, they are going to get shot by the monolith. But I think that's kind of unavoidable. No, maybe not. The city must be blocking line of sight then. Not doing very much damage though. Let's go out here. Thankfully we're not spotting anything else. But we certainly aren't doing a lot of damage to the Terminators. So I'm thinking we'll probably send the Knobs and the Tank Busters up here as well. Sort of my initial idea, anyway. Alright, do we want to throw a bunch of stuff at this? I guess so. I don't really want to, but I don't see a choice. I'm not seeing anything up here, it's just kind of weird, so I guess we'll pull back. I don't know where those assault marines that took this went, since the said assault marines captured it. Maybe they jumped off this way and I just didn't spot them. Gorkanauts are in okay shape. I can't really get that close, unfortunately, so we are going to take a lot of hits. Let's get an idea of how much damage it's going to do. Two separate shots, okay. That's certainly not ideal. I don't like either one of these. 180 health, wow. That's going to be a problem, especially with this water here in the way. Guess we'll go ahead and go for the Bane Blade just to do some damage. This wireweed and this narrow area to get through is really going to cause problems for me trying to get at them here, though. You try to hide in the woods. Move you up next turn. Hang out in the open. Assuming you'll just stay at range and shoot me, though. You got beat up, so let's pull you back and try to repair you up. I'd really like to know where that Thunderhawk variant went to. So let's... Hey, found him! Ow. Okay, nothing else around. Down he goes. Any little victory I can get makes me happy. So I think there's something else out here. Possibly something there, because that went gray. Let's just look. Nothing. I guess we'll stay there for now. I don't really like this positioning for him, so let's just pull back. Move the tanks out front. You got banged up a little bit too, so we'll pull back for repairs. Since stuff's sort of dropping in anywhere, I don't really want to spread out too much, but I'm kind of trying to find enemies or maybe get access to the enemies I can see. I might just leave him here to sort of block in case something else comes this way, since my mechs are here. Kind of hard to see into the city. Can you get there? Yeah. Just gonna do everything I can to repair up units if possible instead of having them get hurt and ending up in a bad spot because they're down damage already. Yeah, maybe I'll send a weird boy up this way as well. For now, we'll kind of hang out here with these guys. Guess we can make mechs cyborgs. Why not? Doesn't cost me anything. You there, that's fine. What else do we got? Do I want to go after this with air units? I'm not sure. Let's see if we spot anything else as we move up. Might actually need the air units to go after the Baneblade here too, but protecting my cities is kind of my first priority probably, then the Baneblade will be second. So if I can sort of get all these guys together in a big group, I'll have a lot of firepower. I can throw at something all at once. Do I want to go for the tank? That's the question. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so I can hit with them with. It's probably good enough to kill him, but if I move up, I'd want to have someone jinking first, probably. Can anybody jink? You can jink. So let's be aggressive since we're jinking. Gonna get shot at. Or not? Why am I not being shot at? I was kind of surprised early on when some of the artillery stuff was attacking my flyers. I wouldn't think the artillery could actually hit flyers, so I kind of figured everything could hit everything. So I was kind of assuming that tank was going to shoot me, but apparently not. That makes this a much easier decision. Just jump on it. Of course, we have Necrons wandering around as well. Great. Immortals, kind of heavy weapon guys. So I think the tank is still probably my main priority. It'd be nice if I can get both, or at least damage both of them. Killing one, damaging one. Certainly aren't getting a ton of damage here, but take what we can get. We're completely surrounded. Still can't kill you. Kind of surprising. I thought I'd be able to do a bit more damage than that and take it out. Very unfortunate. Okay, we'll continue trying to disengage here. I could kind of run back in and trash something that's tempting. Just kind of checking my movement here before I decide where to put people. Pull the war boss out. We'll heal him up a little bit here. Said we'll heal him up a little bit here. Got no visible targets down here. I'm going to go ahead and scout here as well, just to see if we spot anything. Yeah, looks like we're clear for now. Fortunately, these guys are so slow, it's going to take them a little while to catch up. If you could stay put. So we made Orkoid fungus here. So I think we've got Orkoid fungus everywhere. Nope, not on the center. Let's go ahead and do that anyway, just in case. We can heal up everywhere inside the city. So the Baneblade I'm a bit concerned about, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it can't do enough damage to take out any of my units, but I might have to rotate somebody out. Oh, there's those assault guys. lot of damage. He fires everything individually. It's kind of odd. Yeah, he's really kind of chasing me. I might have to just trash what's here before we continue evacuating from this area. That's a lot of stuff. Baneblade attack Gorkanaut. Yep. Terminators attack Battle Wagon. Okay, did some damage. Warboss attacked Tombblades. Tiny bit of damage. Mortals attacked Jet for a little bit. Warriors attacked Battle Wagon. Okay, we've got Necrons out there. Annihilation Barge captured that. Vindicator attacked the Gorkanaut. What the heck? We've got another Land Raider just magically appeared back here, right where I destroyed the other one a second ago. So, yeah, forget this. Let's just kill the Land Raider. Annihilation Barge attacked my Pain Boy. Almost killed him, actually. That's not good. Baneblade hit the Gorkanaut. Tombblades also attack the Pain Boy, that's why he's down. Discovered a Thunderbolt. Fast and heavy fighter units. Heavy fighter that combines devastating strike potential with graceful speed and maneuverability. The Thunderbolt forms the bulk of the Imperial Navy's intra-atmosphere fighter aircraft. The Thunderbolt is a true workhorse with a rugged and reliable design, both venerated by its crews and respected by its enemies. And he just kind of popped into existence right there as well. That's kind of irritating. We've got a Land Raider here, too. That's not good. Yeah, don't like the Land Raiders. Do not like. Yeah, and we've got Devastators showed up here. A lot more stuff is suddenly kind of popping into existence all over the place, causing me problems. I am not a fan. So kind of take one front at a time here, I guess. No line of sight from there. Taking on infantry in the city is not helping me too much. See if we can kill them off between our two fighters here. Yeah. Well, that's a tiny victory. Alright, what are we going to do here? From range, 2.7. I could move up and use my Stomp ability. It's 21 damage, arm penetration 6, whereas my mortar, 5.8 damage. Arm penetration's 2, probably better to just stomp on them, I guess. So 7.3, stomp, 5.9. Might be able to do both. Some of the abilities are kind of hard to figure out if they use up your actions or not. Can I stomp? Yeah, I can do both. Okay. Excellent. Good job, big squiggy. Don't like the Land Raider down there. That is a problem. See if I can finish off the assault guys with the battle wagon. We'll send the Gorkanaut up with the Devastators. No, not quite enough. Capital can't see anybody. Got a shot from there, so we might as well finish him off. I really don't like that I'm fighting both the Necrons and Space Marines. It's not something that makes me happy. You're hurt still, so let's do some repairs before we do anything with you. So back to full health. Yeah, Gorkanaut, go fight some Devastators. I know they'll do some damage as you come in, but oh well. Actually, more than I expected. Almost can kill him. Very close. Can we do anything else to them to kill them off? And we can see from there, might finish them. Nice, good job. Unfortunately, I'm taking out things that really aren't the main problems for me, or the main things I'm worried about. The Land Raiders and the Baneblade, I think, are going to be the biggest issue for me. But yeah, that's not a lot I can do. I definitely want to get him out of there. He's gotten banged up a bit. Not going to have line of sight from anywhere at the Land Raider there because of the ruins. You guys would. So you can take a shot, that's fine. I'm going to minimize hits that are going to go after my Gorkanauts if I can. Right, you can get to there. You can shoot from here. So let's see what kind of damage we can do. Again, not as much as you would think. And you need to get out of there. I think he's kind of in a bit of trouble. I think here we may prioritize the fighter. That was quite a bit of damage too. And let's bring you back as well. Time to die. Okay, you guys are kind of trashed, so let's find Pain Boy if possible. War boss kind of all by himself. If I can get into hand-to-hand combat, I can probably do decent damage against the Land Raider. But I'm not sure I want to leave him out by himself, because more stuff could always pop in on top of him. With all the forest here, I might just see if I can sneak forward here without being seen. Like maybe jump in with some other stuff next turn with my boss, depending which way he goes. So I'm hoping he can't be seen where he's at. You've got to level up. Don't want to do anything else with you. Maybe move a little bit out of the way. Because of the Land Raider, we'll pull back here a little bit. And let's get in the city just in case. I could move a Pain Boy up to go with these guys, but I only have a few units here that actually were going to help with the Pain Boy being able to repair them. So I might leave them down here just to have a couple of them in a general area so I can do repairs for the Defcoptas, the mechs, and the War Boss if he gets in trouble. You can kind of stay put, I think. You can move up with those guys, that's fine. Plenty of weird boys. Alright, we've got the Air Force. We've also got the units down here trying to disengage. Not seeing any enemies here other than the Necrons. So let's go with the Air Force here first. So what do we have? We've got Assault Marines, we've got the Immortals, we have the Vindicator almost dead. Working on the Vindicator, I guess. Is there anything else up here? I don't see anything. That's good. Alright, Vindicator down. Mortals, 19 health. Assault Marines, 19 health. I wonder if I might even be able to get both of them if I get good attacks in. They probably shot. The Assault Marines probably are still in Overwatch. Oh yeah, I should be able to wreck these guys. Thankfully, there's nothing like super heavy out here. The Deca Jets can do a little bit of damage against armored targets, but they're not super great at it. But infantry, yeah, we can deal with that. I can't take back stuff that I've lost, but, you know. Use the lower level unit if we can kill them off with them. Dead Marines! Tempting to maybe have my aerial units go after the Baneblade. I'm not sure how effective it would be, though. For right now, we'll just kind of hang out here. More stuff shows up. Mainly the kind of goal is just to protect the city, or the cities. Yeah, Warboss, just destroy that, please. Thanks. Thank you. Even got my Jakara digital weapon we can use, do some damage to the Tomb Blades. Kind of irritated them attacking me as I try to retreat. I was hoping he could move through here and take this, and then launch an attack. It's very unfortunate. I could frazzle him, though. So we'll do that. And get shot at. Awesome. I don't really want to be engaged with you guys. Just let me go. Any Orkoid fungus anywhere that I can get to? Just back here. Unfortunately, that's kind of a bad spot. Just have the other Pain Boy heal him up. Level up, reduce upkeep. Now I can move through because we took out that unit. Yeah, it's tempting to come down here because I'll be on the Orkoid fungus and then attack these guys. They've already used their Overwatch shot. It's going to slow me down getting away. If he has more stuff coming, then that's going to be a problem too. But I don't really want to lose my level 10 Weird Boy either, just in case more stuff comes at him. Alright, it's your job. Just head down there. Wreck him up. Just leave me alone and let me leave. That's all I want. So from here, we kind of need to just head kind of along this route up towards my capital. Probably we're going to run into something somewhere, I would assume. Let's kind of go a little bit forward onto the Orkoid fungus. Not seeing anything. Again, just kind of creeping forward here in case I spot something. We need to let the mech guns catch up with us too. Go around this way. I'm just going to park on the Prometheum pipes there. we made squig herds, so we've got lots of food coming in. Do I have any spots left for building construction? Apparently not, so we have to grab another tile if we want to do that. So I suppose we should, but first, if there's anywhere I can put orkoid fungus, we'll do that. Everything else is set. Next turn we'll have a Gorkanaut, a battle wagon, and a pain boy. Up here we made power, so that's good. Let's spread some orkoid fungus. Actually, I haven't done that much at all here. Here's the center of my city. And I just want to start spreading out orkoid fungus so we can actually do repairs on stuff that hangs out in this area. So we'll try to do that fairly quickly. Population was fine there. We had room to grow. Got a little bit more room, but we don't need the population we have, so that's okay. Didn't really pay attention to my capital. Yeah, we're maxed out. If I build anything else, we're going to need more population. So if I grab another space, we'll have to build some Grotz huts to increase population. Alright, so here's what I'm a little concerned about, is this Gorkanaut getting away. All kinds of stuff coming after us. Wow, battle wagon just got destroyed. The Necrons down here are really causing me a problem. I really don't like this, being attacked so much. Alright, Baneblade attacked the Gorkanaut, did some damage. I don't know how that guy got destroyed. Vindicator attacked battle wagon. Vindicator, that must be why. So it's Land Raider, Newman Russ. Where's the Vindicator? Kind of centered here, but I don't see any units here. You are hurt. Not sure if that was this turn or not. Assault Marines captured that. Not surprised. Land Raider attacked Gorkanaut. Doomsday Ark attacked my Meganob, and Meganob, just pissing him off, that's all you're doing. And I made a Gorkanaut, a battle wagon, a pain boy. Got a Vindicator out here. Still have this Land Raider just sitting there. Yeah, not a fan of this. This concentration of armored power is definitely going to be a problem. Nothing else I need to get you out of here, but I'm not sure how far we can get. I don't know if I move him, if I'll be able to actually move him further, but we'll see. Got a new Gorkanaut. Am I at 15 turns left? Jeez. Turns are taking quite a while because of all the military stuff I've got, the units and everything. I'm not sure how much longer I can go today. Probably another turn or two, something like that. So I thought I'd probably finish this up between today and maybe tomorrow, but it might take longer than that based on I've only gone through like 5 turns since I started. Okay, so let's shift back. Hit the Land Raider. Don't move up. Hit the Land Raider because he's at full health. Try to get him out of here. Hopefully he's not visible. Just looking if I have anything I can get to hit this Land Raider to finish it off other than a fighter, but I don't think I do. Unless I want to park on Wireweed. It's not really ideal. I could frazzle him. I'm not sure how much damage that would do. Armor penetration 4, damage 10. Yeah, probably wouldn't kill him. Yeah, it's a little dangerous. I could move out to take shots from here. I probably want to jink if I do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It might get killed. But it might let me get enough damage in to kill off this Land Raider. Not quite. 1 health left. What else do I have? I've got another guy up here. I don't know if he can reach. He can. Let's do the same. We'll jank and throw him in. Kind of dangerous for both of them. Hopefully the jank will save their lives. Might actually want to send the mechs over to try to get in here to help out repairs. At least one of the units do that. I gotta level up. Just moving our new units out here. Kind of hiding in the forest here for now. Yeah, I may just hold off till I can send more stuff at once at this Land Raider. And just stay hidden for now, I think. Same with the War Boss. We'll go after him next turn. That's sort of my idea. You're a bit banged up, so let's pull back. Level up here as well. Health, more health. Oh, this is my new unit, that's why. Health. Cyborgs, I guess. Boost upkeep. Sure, we can make them cyborgs. I'd kind of like to keep some guys here because I want to jump on this Land Raider. Moving through here is kind of difficult, so I may just kind of stop trying. We might just leave the Gorkonauts a little bit back in case more stuff keeps spawning here, or they want to come through, and then I can jump on it. If they don't have an obvious target, they may head up towards the city, and that's kind of okay. So let's just kind of inch forward here a bit. Forest kind of blocking the sight, so hopefully he doesn't see me either. And you guys can stay there for now. I've got the whole Air Force here and no targets, it looks like. So I may just go ahead and commit them for the Baneblade. That's probably a bad idea. But what else am I going to do? Okay, let's move out a little bit, sort of block. So we're kind of ready to go after this Land Raider next turn. Next, let's do some repairs. Okay, we still have you. We're going to hold off for now. You're going to stay there. Let's move over just in case we need to deal with some infantry that comes this way. Move you back down in case we need to heal anybody up. Same kind of thing. You're going to stay there to block in case it comes at me. How many targets? Not really. But just over one space, then I should be able to go either to help with this next turn, or I can come this direction next turn. The War Boss is going to stay hiding in the forest, so he can come out and ambush him. Actually, I can't even get into melee range from here, can I? That's kind of crazy. If I move forward, he can definitely see me, because this spot's open. I was hoping I'd be able to get into melee range with him. That's kind of irritating. Forest there, forest there. I'm not sure if he'd see me from here. I would hope not. So let's be kind of aggressive. Trying to set up an ambush. Okay, for my Air Force, is anybody hurt? Don't see anybody too badly banged up. So maybe I'll just get in position so next turn we can maybe go after the Baneblade, since I can't quite reach with my further units. Getting myself in position if I need to. Hopefully over water we should be safe. Looks like most of the guys have Jink available. Quite the mighty swarm of fighter bombers there. Just look at their majesty. Alright, so down here, where we continue to try to disengage. See if we can get out of here without being seen or shot up too much anyway. Guys are so slow, especially fighting this stuff as we go. Do we see anything else? Any gray? I don't see anything. So let's cautiously move forward. So try to come through this open area up this way. Not seeing anything. Kind of leaving my war boss and stuff behind here. May have to start running next turn, see if we can make some more progress. Alright, so we made the Gorkanaut, we made a battle wagon, and a pain boy all in the capital. Working on Orkoid fungus. So how am I doing on resources? Ore's pretty good, energy's good. So I guess we'll go for another Gorkanaut. Got quite a few battle wagons, but they can get trashed pretty quick, so let's work on another one. And for characters, do I want to build anybody? I think for now I'm going to hold off on building any characters, so we'll just kind of call that good. You guys produced Orkoid fungus. Got a little bit of room to grow, so we're okay. We're going to keep pumping out Orkoid fungus if we can. Everything's got it. It's good. So energy. Either energy or we can build another Cult of Speed to speed up our production of units here. How long would that take? 5 turns. That's not terrible. Also increases influence, which would help a little bit. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Actually, what's the resource cost? Yeah, that's fine. Population here increased, working on Orkoid Fungus and a jet. So next turn we'll probably have the Swarm come and see if we can do some damage here. Either that or my Mighty Air Force will get destroyed, one of the two. Alright, so this probably will be the last turn because it is taking quite a while to get through this. So I'm going to hit end turn, we'll do our military stuff for next turn, and then I'll probably hold off on hitting next turn after that. Well, he came forward. Got the smoke. Okay, that doesn't look like it was too bad. Boss attack, Destroyer Lord! Now he's got a Destroyer Lord coming after me. And another Doomsday Arc. It's so irritating. Leave me alone! Battle Wagon attacked Vindicator, did a little bit of damage. Hit my War Boss for a little bit. 8.3 to the Gorgonaut. Lehman Russ, 5.7 to the Gorgonaut. Attack my War Boss. Yeah, wonderful. Leave me alone, stupid Necrons. A lot of gray spots here, so let's see if anything else popped up. Yeah, we've got Devastators here all of a sudden. Got that Vindicator to deal with. We've got Necrons here too all of a sudden. And there's Devastators right here in the middle of my horde. Not a great spot for you guys. Yeah, it's kind of irritating how they'll drop right in the middle of my units. It's really distracting. Alright, let's see what we can do. You can't really go much of anywhere, can you, Gorgonaut? Squiggoth can just like run right through all this forest like it's nothing, it seems like. I can't... No, I should be able to stomp. I just don't have the Hammer of Wrath available quite yet. So I'm not sure if he's the one I want to take the shots or not. I think we can do better. Alright, so what I'm going to do... Jink, we're going to move up here, we're going to bomb the Devastators and shoot them. Take some shots, hopefully Jink will avoid taking too much damage. Ah, that was pretty bad. Just looking to see if I've got someone who can heal him up before I attack with him. Yep. So why not? Oh! I forget their range is 3. I almost killed them. Wow. I always forget the Devastators have a range of 3 when I'm doing stuff around them. I killed off the Space Marines so long ago, it's been a while. I'm kind of rusty against them. So they're back to full health. We'll have to do something about them. We'll probably want to heal him up as well. So we sucked his shot. I can't get close enough to heal him, unfortunately. Alright, you guys bomb them and shoot them. And you could lightning them to death, hopefully. Excellent. More dead Marines. You continuing to get banged up, so let's pull back this way. Hopefully we're not going to get seen this way. sight for those guys if I move back. Yeah, we may just go ahead and jump on this monolith with these two. Hopefully they'll survive the resulting fire that's going to come their direction. Send a healer out this direction, so next turn we can heal him up. Just looking, is anybody else I want to heal? Kind of blocked here a little bit. Oh, I've got mech guns as well. I'll produce mech guns this turn. Not really anywhere helpful I can move, but once we pull the battle wagons out to go after this, then we can move that forward. Feeling like I had another weird boy somewhere around here that could have gone after them, but I guess just him sitting here. Let's do some damage. Should have line of sight from here. Yeah, okay. Almost dead. I can even have my mechs kill him. You can't get into the fight there, so we might as well have you do this and finish these guys off. I can't get the mech down, and we can start repairing this one. Hopefully we're not going to get seen. We've got lots of terrain in the way, stuff blocking. It's not a huge amount, but 8 extra health. Anything's better than nothing. So from here I can get into melee combat. Somebody else will want to hit that, take the shot going in. How about you? I'm waiting for the Land Raider to shoot me, but it doesn't seem like it's going to. Okay. I want this Land Raider dead. Not doing very much damage, though. Kind of hoping the battle wagons could finish this off, and then I could send the Gorkanaut over here to take this thing on. But yeah, the terrain also is going to be an issue here with the wire lead. Must be because he's got the smoke pop that we're not doing a lot of damage. Oh, great, Terminators! Start whittling down this thing as well. Get assistance from the Gorkanaut. Stay here. I can't really do much damage at all to this thing. I could come out, but then being on the wire weed, I'm going to take a little bit of damage. I'm not sure how much, though. Or we could go after the Terminators, because I can shoot them and stop them. Let's see what I can do out here. Yeah, not a lot. And stomp. It's so big, just stepping on the Terminators kills them. You stay in the forest. That's a nice attack. I keep forgetting I need to do Prophet of the Waaagghh before I start doing other attacks. Just try to do that next turn. So it affects everything within a radius. So that was close combat, so I don't think the smoke here helped much. At least to defend against that attack. Mech guns. Wire doesn't block line of sight, does it? No. So we can come down here, and we can still take a shot. It's not going to do much. And to get in range here, I've got to hang out on the wire weed, so that's not really a good option. So for now, we'll just move here. Gorkanaut can move down. So many units, it's kind of hard to figure out where they are, even looking in the city. They're all kind of the same color. They sort of mesh together. What do we want to do with you? So we can make somebody a cyborg. Weird mechs. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Just increases their survivability a little bit. Just because. Alright, what else do we got? That's probably about it for attacks around the capital here. Don't think I have any other real good options. Move out to maybe get closer to the Gorkanaut as it comes in, or anything else that's falling back. So we'll kind of hang out here. We do have these guys as a problem, but hopefully they aren't going to see me. Alright, who's got the most health? 101, 91. Got line of sight from there too, so we'll do that. I know that Baneblade's down there too. Maybe here we'll actually just wreck up these Necron warriors. level up. I'd like to kill the other Necron warriors if I could, but I don't think I have anything else left. Nothing that can reach anyway. Alright, let's see. Can do some damage to the monolith here. Without being spotted by the Baneblade, preferably. Jink before we move. Yeah, lots of stuff around. Oh, lots of stuff. What is that? Predator, okay. Spot any other enemies around here, but this did suddenly go gray again, so something must have grabbed that. It didn't give me a notice about something being taken, at least that I recall. Just in case there's something else, we'll Jink now. Should be able to finish this one off, kill the monolith. If we want to go after the Predator here as well, I should be able to wipe out these Necron warriors if I want with just a couple of units. So I think we'll do that. Try to stay out at range. Chew them up. Might be a good idea to Jink with everything though, just in case. But then I won't have the Jink available next turn. So if I can stay out over water, I'll just leave them for now. So weird seeing like Space Marines and Necrons fighting together. Alright, you definitely Jink just in case. You can't. You might be safe. Send the tank busters forward because they're kind of expendable. Can get him in combat, but he's a little bit exposed if I do. Go ahead and do it. Ah! Forgot that guy was around. Do pretty good damage, actually. We're in the forest attacking. Might want to prioritize him, actually, if I can go after him. It's not really good placement, but I could definitely shoot him up a bit. So you're at 33, you're at 35. Probably have a better chance with the Predator. 9 armor, 10 armor. Yeah, we might have a better chance killing the Predator with the Dakka Jets, though. Yeah, send in the jets, I guess. That's a lot of damage. Okay, if we can reach the Leman Russ, we'll go after the Leman Russ. If not, we'll hit the Baneblade. Just throwing my entire Air Force into the mix here. Not the same damage, either one. And Leman Russ dead. I think that went fairly well, actually, considering how hard it was to fight down here. Just wiped out all of the additional forces here. Just got the Baneblade left. That makes it a lot more manageable. Quite a big army we can throw at it as well. See if more stuff might drop on top of us or cause problems, but should distract away from the Gorkonauts as well. So back this way, we of course have the Necrons trying to chase us down. I kind of feel like I should just try to destroy these guys that have chasing me, but they're just going to keep sending more stuff, and it just is a never-ending cycle. Can't really get that far. And if I run a little bit further... heal them up. And I could definitely destroy something here, but might be better just to get out of here, try to catch up with the rest of my forces. Hopefully we'll lose line of sight here. They won't know where I am. Kind of splitting up a bit, though. I don't think I desperately need to send these guys back to the capital, so it's tempting to kind of keep them back here just to deal with this stuff, but it feels like a waste. In a way, I'm kind of defending them from anything that might show up as part of the invasion. If anything comes at me when I'm trying to keep them bottled up behind me, then I've got to fight that and fight them from getting out. So So in case I want to, I'm going to bring him back so that we can then maybe move the infantry on and he can engage, keep them occupied. Scout a little bit here with the buggies. Keep moving the chopper up. Actually, at the point where they can start getting involved in fights, probably in a couple turns. These guys are kind of slow, though. I think I'm going to leave these guys here so we have a position to kind of rally to before we move on. They do more damage if I don't move them, and they do Overwatch shots or regular shots. Okay, so I made Orkoid Fungus and a mech gun here. So everywhere must be covered with Orkoid Fungus. We're maxed out on population, and we need everybody we've got, so I probably should grab another tile. Could even grab something like this just so I can clear the wire weed off of it, and then that would give me better access this direction. Kind of regardless, it's looking at more advancing the city for tactical reasons, not really for strategic reasons for building up the production of the city. Yeah, I think I'll do that, actually. We'll grab it, we'll clear it, and then we'll worry about everything else after that. So 3 turns for Gorkanaut, 2 for Battle Wagon. I'm not building any heroes. I could build maybe another mech. I've got quite a few, so that's okay. A mech gun, 6 turns. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that just in case. They're mainly anti-air units. My influence is dropping. Wall level's only level 2, but we're doing a lot of fighting, so hopefully that'll improve. Okay, so not a bad, productive turn. I used a lot of my air units here to wipe out some stuff, so we're just down to the Baneblade. Hopefully we can finish him off next turn. But that's probably going to be about it for today. It's going a couple hours just to get through, what, like 6 turns? Just because I have such a large army and stuff. It's throwing a lot of units at me. Like, this is like an astonishing amount of stuff that's coming at me. Unfortunately, the Necrons are still causing a problem down here as I'm trying to disengage. I kind of would like them to just do their own thing and leave me alone, let me get away. If I run into any enemies on the way, we'll kill them off and try to link up here. That's sort of the plan. And then we can clear this area, take out the Baneblade. Whatever's left of my Air Force can then move over in case we need to defend this or take this back. But I think that's going to be about it for today. So I kind of zoomed way back looking at all the red icons of all my units. Before I do anything else, I'm going to save it just in case something crazy happens. What do we got here? Alright, so that'll be it for today, I think. We're actually doing okay for the invasion. As long as more stuff doesn't drop down and maybe go after some of the weakened units that we've got, like the Painboy here, as long as nothing just suddenly appears next to them, it should be okay. Overall, we're doing fairly well. The Gorkanauts held off the Baneblade here. Hopefully we can finish off the Baneblade next turn, or maybe whittle it down, so in a couple turns we can kill it off. Probably lose some battle wagons in the process. Probably lose the tank busters in the process, because I'm going to throw them right in there, of course. And we'll kind of see how it goes. But yeah, if you're interested in earlier parts of the stream, like Twitch only holds on to things for a couple weeks, so anything earlier than that is up on my YouTube channel, which is also DisturbingPuppet, which is one word. So please check stuff out there if you're interested. And also my Necron stream is up there, and some other games that I've played, some Games Workshop stuff and other things as well. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good one.